Hi, today I want to talk about chlorine. Bleaching of wood pulp is the chemical processing carried out on various types of wood pulp to decrease the color of pulp so that it becomes bitter. The main use of wood pulp is to make paper weightiness. It's an important characteristic. The process and chemistry described in this article are also applicable to the bleaching of non-wood pulp, such as those made from bamboo or plant.
Hey guys, do you know about anything about chlorine?
Chlorine?
So, do you know anything about bleaching? From this book, as I see, there is a story about bleaching. On 1774, Carl Wilhelm Scheele, who is a Swedish chemist, discovered about chlorine and found it used as a bleaching chemical of vegetable fibers. Meanwhile, Beethoven, who is a French chemist, discovered chlorine could be absorbed in solution of caustic potash, and resulting solution had efficient bleaching action with less degrading effect on the finished good, which product. Meanwhile, then on 1798, Charles Penner, who from Scotland, had formulated calcium hypochlorite by reaction of chlorine gas with milk of lime. And the next year, 1799, he had patent on production of bleaching powder by action of chlorine on lime, who then became world's most dominant bleaching. Then 1920, continuous operating bleaching produced by turn in multi-stage bleaching for purification of pulp from demand for large tonnage of nitrocellulose during World War I. Then the second stage, hypochlorite, then added alkali extraction in between hypochlorite stage. The next page, I can see that today chlorine dioxide is used by many industries.
Oh, so long story. So, what about the bleaching? Can anyone know about that?
Okay, now I want to talk about chlorine-based industry. Chemical parts are made by cooking using the raw materials using the craft, sulfate and sulfide. Craft procedure are variety of parts used mainly for packing and hide strings. Paper and board. Wood chips are cooked with caustic soda and procedure. Brown stock, which is then washed with water to remove cooking. And then liquid for the recovery of chemicals and energy. Part is also manufactured from recycled paper.
So, you think must be impact in environment?
Chlorine will impact the environment.
Yeah. So, you know?
Do you know? I don't think.
I think the impact is the chemical part, such as those from the craft, process or sulfate pulping, contain much less lignin than mechanical part, maybe less than 5% compared to approximately 40%. The goal in bleaching chemical part is to remove essentially all of the residual lignin. The process is often referred to as delignification. Sodium hydrochloride was initially used to bleach chemical part, but was largely replaced in the 1920s by chlorine.
Wow.
Concern about the release of organochlorine compound into the environment from the development of elemental chlorine-free and totally chlorine-free bleach process. The pulping is process of delignification, removing lignin from wood while leaving cellulose fiber intact. Most pulping is done through a craft delignification process, which use sodium hydroxide and sodium sulfate to chemically remove lignin. After delignification, the color of the pulp is dark brown. If white paper is dissolved, the pulp is bleached. Delignified bleached pulp is fed into paper machine after undergoing other chemical process that produce the desired quality and characteristics of the paper.
Yeah. So must be can control it for environment. If do not control, our environment will be destroyed. So can we discuss about it? You know?
I have a little point here. From this book, they have told about a chlorine contamination control using. From this book, they said the most significant environmental issue are the discharge of chlorine-based organic compound from leaching and of other toxic organic. The unchlorine material is essentially black liquid that has escaped the milk recovery process. Some milks are approaching 100 recovery. Industry development demonstrates that total chlorine-free bleaching is feasible for many pulp and paper products, but cannot produce certain grade of paper. The adoption of this modern process development wherever feasible is encouraged. Pollution prevention programs should focus on reducing wastewater discharge on minimize of emissions. That's all. Oh, so there must be some pro and cons about using chlorine as a base bleaching for pulp. What do you think of this?
I think bleaching is not bad to all things in this world. It must be advantage and disadvantage. So I think advantage is height, thickness and stability for the environment. So it will become chlorine can be used in all types, in food, in washing, in studying and researches. So besides that is high selectivity, right? Like little degradation to pulp of pulp. In the pulp and paper, chlorine will be used to determine the pulp fiber. So it is good in pulp and paper, but it has a disadvantage. Disadvantage is high explosive. It can be exploded, and many radiation can accelerate to all. Besides that, chlorine is corrosive. Corrosive is need titanium equipment. So in Malaysia, corrosive is not good for the young child, pregnant, and all lah. And it also expensive. So many people can buy it and use it to anything important in their job. I think like that.
I also have heard about the AOS. What is AOS?
AOS is absorbable organic halogen. Absorbable organic halogen, what is when we use in green lighthouse. Green lighthouse.
Oh.
So that's all lah.
As a conclusion, we can say that totally chlorine-free, zero discharge pulp and paper milk can support
support a healthier environment and a vibrant, diversified economy. Pulp mill pollution continues to harm our health and the environment. Alternative production methods exist that will eliminate organochlorine pollution and lead to zero discharge, further protecting our precious ocean and fresh water. Alternative market exist that will provide stability to the Canadian pulp industry in a competitive world. Our government needs to enforce existing legislation and promote a modern, sustainable pulp and paper industry. That's all.
Thank you for listening.
Selamat hari